Welcome to the Parenting Roundabout Speed Round, where we answer a quick question every day to keep our group chat fun going all week long. Recently, I was doing some shopping because all of my kids outgrew everything they wear and own and all of that. And I realized that, how they ask you, do you want the receipt with you or do you want the receipt in the bag? That I kept saying, just put it in the bag, just put it in the bag, because I've gotten so used to just checking it on the bank account so I can balance my checkbook there. So I was trying to figure out what receipts I keep and what I don't. And I realized what I really keep are ones for electronics that I know somebody's going to break so I can bring it back. And I was wondering, do you guys save receipts anymore? And if you do, for how long? And do you find them 3 years later and go, well, this is useless to me now? Or how about, Catherine, do you save receipts?
I am really bad about this. I don't have any sort of system. They usually pile up in the bottom of my purse. And then eventually I just throw them away. And now also it's a lot of, do you want it emailed to you?
Right.
Yeah. Which sometimes I usually say, okay, but then they have your email address. So could be a problem. But then at least I can just kind of file it in my email and I could find it more easily than if it's a random scrap of paper that got put who knows where.
I do have to save those scraps of paper when I'm traveling for expense reports, and I'd rather have them emailed to me. What about you, Nicole? Are you have it emailed to me, keep it, file it, throw it? What do you do with receipts?
Oh gosh, years ago when my husband was running his own business, he drilled it into me that we need to keep every receipt because you don't know what you can use for expenses. So I've gotten used to keeping every single little receipt, and then afterwards I go through them and then toss aside the Jack in the Box ones that I don't think. I mean, he doesn't run his own business anymore, but I'm just so used to it that we keep a pile, and then I go through it whenever I do pay bills and stuff, and then toss the ones I don't need, and then the other ones just go in one big file folder, and if we ever need it one day, it's there.
That's incredibly organized. I'm very impressed. Terry, how about you?
Oh man, I am so bad. I have a box that I put absolutely every receipt in and every piece of mail I'm not sure what to do with. And then eventually my daughter gets tired of seeing it and she files it for me in a monthly thing. And I have in the back of my head that, yes, I run a business and therefore I will go through them at tax time and pick out the ones that are important. But there's so many of them that I just cannot bring myself to do it. So I never wind up looking through them, but I still can't throw them away. And so I have boxes and boxes and boxes of receipts going back way more years than the IRS would ever be interested in all over my house. You listeners may have gathered that I have something of a clutter problem. I am somewhat of a pack rat. So, I keep that's where the birthday cards go to that I can't bear to throw away. And, just everything that I don't want to make a decision on in the moment goes in the box with the receipts and in the accordion file and in the attic or behind my desk. I have 4 years worth right here within easy reach.
So on the note that we know that Terry, if she's ever audited, is going to be fine. That's it for today's Speed Round. Come back tomorrow for another question and visit parentingroundabout.com for all our group chats and other weekly episodes.